All eyes on one man. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? We're live on EA TV. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you live action from MLS. It's the Philadelphia Union versus Inter Miami.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Will he play it in? Great opportunity! Lionel Messi! Well, it goes down as a miss so early in this game.
Well, it may be early in the game, but that should have been a goal, no doubt about that. That's a big chance.
Well, couldn't keep it. And he has options available. Promising pass. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Really good high press. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Well, as the caption shows, the visitors come into today's game leading the league in goals for. The best attack in the league statistically.
Well, their build-up play away from home has been brilliant. They get the ball into the front players with quality. They get midfield players making runs beyond the strikers.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. From one side of the pitch to the other. Real chance. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And in with a real chance. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Opportunity it is. Will he? Chance here. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. And passing it well. Oh, genuine chance. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. He's in with a chance. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
And losing possession. And nicely over the top. Pires. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Well, disappointing end to the move. Looking tentative. Played into the box. Oh, too much elevation. Couldn't keep it down. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Will it be? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And just look at that strike. He opens up his body and makes a really clean contact with the ball. A great finish.
And possession given away. And support available. Oh, what an opportunity. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no...
Could be! Surely! And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. But the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. They've given it away. And that is how to beat your opponent. In with a chance. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And giving it away. And he's through here. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And Messi! A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as we see it again, just watch how well the cross is delivered. Low, hard and accurate. And Lionel Messi does the rest. He strikes it so cleanly. He hits it with power and accuracy. There's no stopping that one. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
Goal for Inter Miami. Number 10.
And unable to keep the ball. And that puts them in position. Now the task is to remain focused. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderfully weighted ball over the top, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Untidy in possession. Difficult to stop him. Action from Major League Soccer to come here on EA.
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Well, he's got past his man. Could be. Great challenge, but they still could score. What a magnificent pass. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target. Given away by Busquets. And a goal kick given. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more.
Oh, they're in here, Derek.
It's looking promising, but no damage done. That's the main thing. He has teammates around him. Oh, genuine chance. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Goal for Inter Miami. Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Well, sloppy in possession. And Messi has to score. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Oh, he's through here. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Unable to keep the ball that time. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderfully weighted ball over the top, and the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Really good ball there. And the chance is on. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
He's in with a chance. Great movement. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Well, the pass in behind them. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
One man the focus of attention. A sensational performance last time. Will it be more of the same? And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And he's in. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. And he's made headway. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. So underway again. And a 2-0 advantage here. He has teammates around him. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Chances on. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. A lopsided contest, 4-0.
Number 17, Alexander
Martinez. And it's there for him. Well, punched clear. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper. Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0. Oh, in with a chance. It has to be, surely. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening.
Lucky fan of the match, Hanson Kwon. Please come to guest relations to
Promising pass. Well, he needed a bit more downward direction on the header. Well, just looking at everything in Lionel Messi's impressive repertoire, Stuart, it is considerable. What do you think will be especially relevant this time around?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence.
Wait a minute. They could well be in. Nicely saved. Nicely timed tackle. Firing it towards goal. Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Teammates available. He's in here. The net is staring him in the face. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
Well, not hard to read that pass. Ball's gone. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And that's going to result in a goal kick. Plenty of support here. And he's in. Superb chance. A goal here. Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Cameras trained on one man, scoring freely in recent games. Can anyone slow him down? The match is live on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. It's Charlotte FC up against Inter Miami.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to...
And in with a real chance. And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, they're starting in a very solid 4-5-1, but they transition really quickly, and key to that are the wide players. They'll support the centre forward.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. And there we go. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Giving the ball away. Well, he's certainly not alone. Chance here. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Oh, big chance. On his own with only the keeper to beat. But he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Oh, surely. And a fine tackle. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Attention, Simon Humber. Your wallet was found on the concourse. Please identify and claim your...
This could be dangerous if he's not careful. Is it going to be? Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. A real opening now. Surely. Oh, a superb save. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Oh, great attacking play. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides...
He's in behind. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, it could be on for him here. Well, getting boot on ball, but that's disappointing.
Well, there was lots of power in it, but he just couldn't control the shot. That's a very poor finish.
Oh, they've lost it. A foul, but advantage played. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Getting in there to intercept. Good-looking pass. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Not great distribution from the keeper. Showing ambition. A massive sigh of relief in the end. That was nearly very costly.
Well, he got lucky there. That was a big mistake by the goalkeeper.
Couldn't keep it. Now can he get on the end of this one? Oh, what an astonishing goal! One for the archives. Remember where you were when it happened. Unforgettable.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Could be dangerous. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. No let-up on the pressing front. Real chance. Well, I must say, we know full well he's capable of better finishing than that.
Well, the goalkeeper has made a save here, but really that should have been a goal. It's a bad miss, I would say.
Good weight on that pass. He's in with a chance. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay. It all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And just look at that strike. He opens up his body and makes a really clean contact with the ball. A great finish.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Excellent ball over the top. Oh, a goal! How about that for degree of difficulty? Simply off the charts.
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing, and great connection. What a goal that is.
And beyond the byline, goal kick then. And that puts them in position. Ball is loose. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
And he's broken free. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Just seen. I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
They've lost it. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? And it's opening up. Oh, such an elegant finish. How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder.
And in with a real chance. And it's got to be. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, as you can see, that's a great bit of skill. He times this so sweetly. What a good goal that is.
And the ball's gone. Oh, big chance. It's opened up for him. Oh, what an astonishing goal! One for the archives. Remember where you were when it happened. Unforgettable. Really nice ball. Messi just needs to remain composed. And teammates around him. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Well, Arsenal fans, no doubt about it, very excited given the transfer news. They've got their man, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
Real chance. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and just look at that strike. He opens up his body and makes a really clean contact with the ball. A great finish.
He's lost it. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. A concession of a corner here. Will they make it count? Couldn't keep it. Blocking it. And alarmingly, that is a long way off target. Action from Major League Soccer to look forward to, live on EA TV. It's Charlotte FC, and they face FC Cincinnati. Clean challenge. Plenty of support here. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Westwood. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit, though. Affle. That's a very fine piece of tackling. A glorious chance. Well, you can't argue with finishing like that. Superb stuff.
Well, just look at this. He couldn't have hit it any better, could he? This is the perfect example of a bicycle kick.
Another successful intervention. A real opening now. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
The cameras are fixed to one man. A sensational performance last time. Will it be more of the same? Next on EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And coming up for you is... Now he's got to stay calm. And what a magical save it was! Can he deliver it with accuracy? Could still be dangerous. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it's a 3-5-2, but the key player is the holding midfield player. Not only does he protect the back three, he also is their link-up man when they play out from the back. He has to play well.
And they're trying to get right into his face. Really getting stuck in. Lovely ball over the top. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Well, they get the ball once more. He has teammates around him. Really good build-up, but no end product. He's in here. Surely. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
1-0 then. Well read to put an end to that attack. And he might be through here. And it's still on. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Oh, he's through here. The net is staring him in the face. Well, he had the scent of a hat-trick in his nostrils, but not this time.
Well, he keeps getting into good positions. He'll surely get another chance before the end of the game.
Good movement. Martinez, and this time it's in! Fabulous goal, and just look at the celebrations.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. And he's made headway. It's opened up for him. Save, but still a chance. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Well, he could give it away. Fancies a pop from here. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Under no real pressure here. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again. The cross is inch perfect, just begging somebody to run onto it. And what a clever bit of play it was from Messi, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
Goal.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline.
Lionel Messi.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything. Agility, technique and power. It's a great goal.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. That's a high-quality pass. Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Now, options are plenty. Well, just leaning back a bit and over the bar. The high press was on, and that's up and off the post and back in play. Teammates in the middle. Oh, a goal! How about that for degree of difficulty? Simply off the charts.
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
Giving the ball away. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, they need to get tighter. Krivtsov. And teammates around him. An effective ball. Wonderful chance! Oh, tremendous goal! Finessing it into the back of the net. Take a bow.
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing and great connection. What a goal that is.
And losing possession. And a good-looking ball. Good-looking move. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, we can see it again now, and it all starts with the pass over the top. It takes out so many defenders, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Putting so much effort into winning back possession. And he has options available. And the referee blows for a foul. He fancies it. Oh, that is extraordinary! True athleticism to make contact in that fashion. And it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely to see. Simply stunning.
Well, what a piece of skill this is. It had everything. Agility, technique and power. It's a great goal.
Martinez. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now the counter-attack looks on. And just like that, the counter-attack... And he's made headway! Oh, such a pity that the move ended in that fashion.
You're absolutely right. Forget the finish. That was a great counter-attack. That was flowing football at its very best.
Well, it wasn't superb distribution by the keeper, that we can say. Well, a big breaking story to pass along to you. I can tell you that Piotr Zielinski has completed his move to Chelsea.
Well, at £30 million or thereabouts, he represents good value for money. He's got a lot of skill, and I think he'll add quality.
Oh, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay, and they get this just right, don't they? The timing of the pass is absolutely brilliant.
Well, he's lost it. He has teammates around him. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Opportunity. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder that really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
"20 minutes to go in this one. Just the challenge that was required.
A jacket has been found with the name Brandy Lay. Please come to reception.
Oh, big chance! Surely! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then from there, the keeper has little chance. 2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it may...
Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
And he stopped them in their tracks. That's a good-looking ball. He's just got to continue his run. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And he might be through here. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Oh, yes, what a pass. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. 5 minutes to go. He's in here. Well, that's a moment he'd like to airbrush from history. Not a good attempt.
Well, lots of power, but no control whatsoever. That's a real waste.
And Messi in a good position. What can he and his teammates do? Martinez. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
For Inter Miami, number 17,
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Now the defenders know they need to get tighter. In with a chance. Great movement. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.